I'm your host, Jeff Sart. We're going to take you behind the scenes with the craft distillers who are pouring their heart and soul into crafting the next version of America's spirit. This is the Great American Whiskey Cookers.
You know, it's a very capital-intensive business and a long putt. As somebody has told me,
That would be a long putt, yeah.
Yeah, it is. It is. You know, I think one thing you need to tell is when we talk to this bank, you got to tell the cow story.
Oh, yeah. Well,
The cow story.
some of the board members were skeptical because it was a new class of lending, for a bank, and I looked at them and I was like, guys, you all lend money on cows, and the damn cows can walk off a field, they can get sick, they can die. The barrels just sit in a warehouse, and if they get struck by lightning or burned, we all get paid on it. So, what's the problem?
You actually said this to the banker.
And it actually, they were like, you're right. So that's what helped push the deal on. So
there you go. You need a couple $1 million. You use cows. Cows isn't. That's a great analogy. I never really thought about it. Yeah. So what is and these are personal loans.
Yeah. They're
Right.
So they're protected by the barrels as the barrels.
That's the collateral.
Collateral, yes. So if for some reason we can't bottle them under our own brand, the demand's not there, then we can sell them to a broker who can broker them out to other brands who source whiskey and whatnot. So, it's daunting, when you try to convince your spouse, we got to go $8 million in debt to build this baby. But what made me feel comfortable, and Kenny as well, is that, okay, if worst comes to worst, we just sell the barrels, to a broker and get, and pay those loans off and whatnot. So we're not just blindly putting money down and hoping it all works out. So there's a path, the worst case scenario.
Yeah. So it's about an $8 million debt load.
That's where we're in right now.
That's where you're at right now.
Yeah, it's always increasing.
Sure.
By the week, it seems.
What's the pro forma for when you're going to go from being in the red to being in the black? I mean, when are you thinking that's going to happen?
The good thing is we've mapped this out a few different ways. We've done it with being able to just go traditional distribution. We've done it with being able to have our spot that we're building on Whiskey Row. And the good thing is that the Whiskey Row location will help us excel this a lot faster to be able to get to profitability. And the way that we kind of see it is that we start actually bankrolling it probably around 2030 to 2032. So it's really not too far off in the distant future.
A lot of bottles that we get sent to review and taste from everybody. Obviously, we can't get to it all. So this is the bottles that we try for whiskey quickies and reviews, and then we have a whole nother room of, I'm sure, calls and stuff that get sent to us. So we got enough bottles for about 10 pandemics.